So these anti-ICE protesters were extremely angry with the police, telling them to leave, go away, and when the police tried to do that, they refused to let them leave.
Need a mask,
I'm all good. What's the mask
Need a
for?
mask.
I mean, shit, you know.
Oh, you're handing out the mask? Why are people having masks?
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
And who do you think's in the wrong? Newsom or Trump right now? They're battling it out.
Trump, definitely.
He's in the right or wrong?
Wrong. Totally. Look at what's happening. I mean, clearly.
What are you gonna do?
Huh?
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm just kind of here.
Keep the finger up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
This guy's a little fucking bitch. No, this guy's a fucking. He's a fucking little white
Whoa,
nationalist.
whoa, whoa.
This guy, you're a little fucking bitch.
Don't touch the camera.
Fucking bitch. I know.
Hey.
You're a fucking bitch.
Wow.
I didn't do anything.
Get the fuck out of here. I know you fucking do. You fucking white nationalist motherfucker.
How?
I know who the fuck you are. You fucking Republican bitch.
Bro, you don't need to put. This is one of them. They're gonna get it.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna fucking tell it to his fucking face. You're not, you know what the fuck you do?
What did I do?
You know you fucking antagonize people? Oh, fuck your fucking bitch ass up.
I'm not doing anything.
Get the fuck out of here. Just like the cops. Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
I have a right to be here just like you.
Yeah, freedom of speech.
Okay, I'm not-
So why the cops here? You're a fucking cop. That's what you
I'm
fucking
not
are.
the cop.
Yeah, you are. You fucking
Cop.
I'm not a cop.
You want to fucking steal that shit? You
Get
want to
out, get out of here, bro.
What? I'm fucking cornered you, little bitch. Are you a little fucking bitch? I fucking see you on fucking line. Oh, you
Okay.
fucking antagonizing right-wing fucking ideology, motherfucker. This is our fucking land, you fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Dude, I have every right to be here.
I don't give a fuck not today. I'm the fucking police. I'm telling you not to be here, motherfucker.
What?
Well, I want to be here.
Well, I'm fucking telling you not to be here. Get the fuck
Get
out
out of
of
my
here.
way.
You walking towards the cops, you fucking faggot.
Get out of here.
Little fucking asshole. I know you are, you fucking right-wing motherfucker. You're a little fucking bitch.
I have every right to be here just like you.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna be right next to you the whole fucking time.
Okay,
Fucking cause hell, you little faggot.
do it. That guy's mad at me for being here. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to show what's going on here.
I'm your personal bodyguard now, motherfucker.
Thank you.
You little bitch.
I didn't do anything to you, sir. Now the police are backing up. People have taken over the police are here. They just broke the windshield of the police. So it makes no sense. I understand why the protesters are out here today. They're upset with ICE. The police are trying to leave, though, and they won't let the police leave.
Yeah, like... You want them to leave, but you're not letting them? They're always doing it with a phone in their
The
hand.
police are trying to leave out of here, and watch what's going to happen to this police officer when he drives away.
This is like a zoo. Whoa!
The police have been overtaken here on the streets. There's about 10 of them now here on the streets, and over 1,000 protesters are throwing waters at the police. Now the police are about to shoot.
This is crazy.
What's the deal?
What's the deal? It's crazy out here,
Come on
man.
now, look.
The police, I don't understand. The
Right.
police are trying to leave, but people won't let them leave.
The police.
I know that everyone's saying F the police,
Fuck
but
'em
if the
all.
police are trying to leave, should they let them leave?
Yeah.
I understand that these people are upset, but the police are trying to leave. There's about 20 police officers now, but they're not letting them leave. And when they do leave, they're kicking the cars, throwing waters at them. They broke the windshield of one of these police officers. So I understand they're upset, but I don't understand why they won't let the police leave if they're trying to leave.
Shout out to Nick Shirley, he's out there in the field doing the stuff all the time. And you've got anti-deportation people telling him to leave. That's not really adding up, is it? Insulting and harassing him, wearing a mask, hat, balaclava, all the list of things to hide their identity is just next level coward behaviour. And I thought a lot of these people believed in freedom and everyone has a right to be everywhere unless you disagree with them. And Nick will tend to ask people why they're there, and this person said, I'm at a protest, I don't need to know anything. That just sums some of these people up, doesn't it?
Do some stupid shit like this. Where's your dad? Where's your mom? Where is your family?
So today on my morning walk, there was a gentleman putting a flag outside of his house, American flag, of course, and he's all decked out wearing his red, white, and blue, and he looks...
That's probably because he lives in America.
at me and he says, "Happy 4th." And I look at him and I say, "No, thank you."
The thing is, to my American viewers, why do I keep seeing this thing that if an American person has an American flag outside their American home in America, that's a problem to some people? And then on top of that, this person decided to record that interaction, which probably never happened, and uploaded it as if people actually give a shit. That blows my mind.
We don't care.
Let me tell you. We don't care.
Too of trying to look unapproachable. I have a really good feeling about today, but you guys tell me, what do we think? What do we think? How am I doing?
I don't think you really need to try. Just keep doing what you're doing, walking down the street with the camera in the air like not a care in the world, and just acting weird in public. Yeah, I think you've already passed being unapproachable, mate.
So I just got back from the grocery store, and this guy came up to me and he called me a fucking freak. And this person behind him, they took off their shoe and just started hitting him. And I was shocked and I immediately left. Point is that my shoe's now broken.
The community of loving and acceptance being violent again, doing violent things. Why am I not surprised?
Once went on a date with a guy who said that the gender wage gap just isn't real. And I was like,
I noticed you do OF. Female creators on OF make 78% more on average than their male counterparts.
Damn.
Look at that wage gap. Female models make 148% more than their male counterparts. Your date was just so ignorant. Something needs to be done about this disproportionate wage gap because that's unfair. You women should be making equal to what your male counterparts are making. That is so tough.
Got him.
What crimes have those people committed?
You want to look it up on Wikipedia? There's like a list.
Well, you made the sign, so I'm asking you.
Right.
It's true. I'm at a protest, though.
Yeah.
I don't need to know anything. I'm here for my community.
Okay, so you make a sign about people being criminals, but you don't know what you made it for?
All right, so I make a sign supporting my community and the people in it. Yeah. And I'm not ashamed.
I know. You shouldn't be ashamed of your sign. I'm just asking what crimes they have committed.
I don't have to listen to you. You can simply look it up.
Have you done research? It's all over the media. Yeah, so I was just asking him, he's holding the sign, if he could just tell me what crimes people in the Oval Office have committed. You're holding it, so I thought maybe you could give it to me quickly.
It's called congratulations. You played yourself.
What a surprise. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about. I don't even think he knows what he's doing or why he's there. This seems to be a common thing at protests. It's like people do, people follow, and they don't think about why am I here? What am I doing? And the fact he made that sign and he can't even defend what he's presenting to the world and all those other people just shows what sort of IQ playing field we're looking at here.
Fuck Trump, fuck everybody. I'm staying here. I love myself. Yeah.
Stop it. Get some help.
Have you been dying to ride Expedition Everest at Disney World's Animal Kingdom, but you weren't sure if you'd fit?
Somehow we have gotten to a point in time to where full-grown adults are reviewing roller coaster rides to see if their body fits. Stop right there. See, this is not uplifting. This is damage control. You shouldn't be organizing your entire life around seeing if you'd fit in certain places or not. And look, I'm sure these plus-size park hoppers mean well.
And on top of that, they want the whole world to change and be accommodating for them and their problem.
Nice, they're sweet, but let's call it what it is. It's a band-aid for a problem nobody wants to fix. It's about avoiding the only solution that will actually change your life. Losing the weight. You don't need some roller coaster test seat. You need a plan and a purpose. The truth is, you don't have to live like this. You don't have to wonder, will I fit? You should already know. Because the goal was never to fit in the seat. It was to outgrow the lifestyle that made it a question in the first place. This isn't shame. This is a reality check. And the longer you delay it, the more life you lose to excuses. So get up, lose the weight, and stop pretending this is normal.
This guy's completely right. And he's had videos taken down. He gets like threats from people just for saying the truth. You know, personal trainers, people in the fitness world will say this stuff, but we're getting to a time where people don't want the truth anymore. They would rather seek comfort in the lies.
Go get AIDS. Does that mean I can't go get rid of my AIDS?
Yeah, a baby's not a disease.
If my dad got me pregnant
Hold on.
and I got raped, I should have my father's baby and risk me and my baby dying? That, like, I just personally don't understand how you could take
You haven't let me talk to you.
and choose for them.
That's exactly the problem.
What you guys are trying to do is push on everybody that abortion is bad and you shouldn't kill children.
It's wicked and it's murder. And you could be.
I don't care.
You
if
can
it's
be
murder.
forgiven.
I don't care.
You can be forgiven for it.
I do not care if it's murder. I
know.
I don't
So
believe
listen.
in God. I don't. And I do not care what you believe in.
Yes, but you're going to stand before.
Comparing AIDS to a baby is an absolutely wild statement to make.
Do you like abortion too?
Yeah, actually, yeah, hell yeah. Everyone deserves the right to their own body.
Well, what about the baby's body? What about the baby's body?
God.
You know life begins at conception, right?
That fetus looks like a dolphin.
It looks like a dolphin? Well, guess what? Unanimously, the embryonic science community believes that life begins at conception. The life cycle of a human being begins at conception. Therefore, if it's a human, then it's deserving of human rights, which is the right to life. So, you don't believe that a baby has that
and
right?
The Bible says we're all brothers and sisters, but we're not treating each other the
Well,
same.
brothers and sisters in Christ, yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Why don't people just stop having unprotected sex? And then none of this would need to happen. Why don't people just stop sleeping around and then they won't need to get that done? Are we just ignoring that fact? Wow. If one person is out in the street preaching the Bible, he'll get attacked, police will take him off the street and people will ridicule him. But these people can do this. How does that make sense? Remember guys, this is the oppressed people that say that they don't get anything catered to them. I mean, just look at this. Just look at this. We are cooked.
Okay, we are cooked.
How do you guys identify?
Queer.
Not gay?
I mean, that's part of it.
I'm gay, but I'm not queer though. What's the difference for you?
Gay seems limiting to me. Well, gay is like same gender, so.
Oh, so you would date like a trans person or like a non-binary person?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Then I would agree. I would say queer like makes sense. What about you?
I'm queer.
I just say that I'm celebrating Mermaid Day and also Pride Month as well.
Okay.
So you can say I'm celebrating both.
Since she got the color coordination going on with the rainbows and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. How do you guys identify?
She, her.
Fluid.
Also like pan.
I'm fluid like water. Be like water, my friends. Be like water, flowing through the pipes.
I wish I was flowing, but I'm not.
Whatever pipes you want to flow through them. You know what I'm saying?
How do you guys identify?
I'm straight.
Dre, how about you?
I'm bisexual.
I knew there was a little something going on. I don't know if it was the hair or just something of okay. I see you. How do you identify?
Male.
Gay, straight.
Straight, mostly.
Straight,
What?
This ain't Jack Sparrow, this is Crack Sparrow. I'm straight, mostly.
What do you mean by that?
Dressing room made by a man, then go make one. Changing room designed by men. Changing room made by a man. 100 changing rooms complained about, 0 changing rooms made. That's a crazy KD.
Yeah, they complain about a lot of things and then play the victim, but they don't actually want to make the change themselves. These people will live and die, and they carry that victim mindset everywhere they go.
This is my first 4th of July out of the States, and I am so excited to see what a visa does for 4th of July because, I don't know, like, what does the rest of the world do?
I'm not saying you're the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope the dumbest person in the world doesn't die.
I'm going to say it because y'all scary as fuck, and I don't give a damn. Them little girls, them people died because of racism, not politics. Boom, I said it. I don't give a fuck. And am I sad? No. Nope. Because more YT people will have to DIE in order for motherfuckers to what? CARE. I said what the fuck I said. I don't give a fuck, and minds are here with me. We voted the correct way. You reap what the fuck you sow. Just the night before the flash flood happened, y'all were okay with motherfuckers being stripped away from their motherfucking families and never seeing them again. People being deported. Y'all were okay with that. Be okay with not finding Sarah Lou. Be okay with not finding Billy. Be okay with never seeing them again. Keep that same energy, because I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Because I've been reading the comments and the shit y'all be saying. Y'all didn't give a fuck when it was brown people.
What?
We sorry that it's white people now, but that's going to happen. This is going to be a repetitive cycle going to happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again until y'all get tired. Racism cost y'all more than y'all thought. Racism wrote that line? Racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. Yeah, racism wrote a check that your ass couldn't cash. And guess who's paying for it? Okay.
Imagine comparing, she's talking about the floods that happened in the last few days in Texas. Imagine comparing a natural disaster to kill innocent people and she's comparing it to illegal people getting deported and saying she doesn't care, you deserve it. Man, I've heard a lot of stupid shit in my life from people who don't really come across very loving people, do they? Especially what she is saying. I mean, that's a pretty low blow if you ask me.
Why do women wear makeup?
To express themselves how they want to.
What are you expressing?
The way that you want to look. Doesn't hurt anyone else.
What if she's like a 4 without makeup, but with makeup on she's a 9?
Well, most men are fucking 2s, so let's be honest. What'd she say?
Really?
What?
Yeah, really.
In their looks?
Yeah.
Yes, and personalities.
Yeah, usually personality is more like a 1.
Why do you think men look so unattractive nowadays?
Because they have terrible
Just
personalities that care about body counts.
And makeup.
If
it's not hurting you.
Oh dear. That's it. If a girl says that, you already know. You already know she's been around the block a few times. She knows her way around. If she ever says, body count don't matter and all that stuff like the girl's saying. And that wasn't the question he asked. They quickly resort to insulting men, saying all men are ugly, all men are this. Man.
Why do you care? If you have a life, you wouldn't care.
Exactly. Wait, men wear makeup?
Men could wear makeup too. Fuck.
Doesn't give a fuck.
Do whatever the fuck you want. If it's not hurting anyone, and if people care, fuck them.
Would that turn you off?
If men wore makeup?
Yeah.
That's not my preference.
It's not my preference either, but I wouldn't give a shit. Like, if I saw that,
It's not my preference, but I wouldn't care. Right.
I'd be like, okay, fun.
Chill. He looks chill.
I don't have enough fucks to give about other people.
I have my own life going on, so.
Would you just friend zone that guy?
Well, he probably wouldn't go for us anyway. Like, he probably doesn't lean that way, but.
It's like some people get so offended over like a simple thing. Like, yeah, there are plenty of girls who wear makeup and one baby wipe resorts them back to default settings. That's out there. That's a fact. Not all women do it. There's a lot of women who wear makeup and they look 10 times better without it. But they quickly resort to insulting men and all this stuff and saying men are ones, their personalities are trash. Like, yeah, they get caught in their feelings pretty quick.
One of my favorite argument points to make with, it's usually people who call themselves like patriots, right? Like the real I love this country people. And it's like, okay, you love this country so much, sure. So like you love like the people in it, right? But no, you don't, because you backed a bill that just cut 17 million citizens out of healthcare. And like SNAP and the WIC program, and like you don't care about the people. You don't care if they're poor, you don't care if they're hungry, you don't care if they're sick. You don't care about the people. You care about the rich people because you want to like be one. So like you're gonna back your boys because you want to be one, right? They don't care if you live or die, by the way. But okay, so you don't love the people who live here. We've established that. So then you must like be really passionate, right, about like the actual physical land mass that we live on. If you don't care about the people in the country, then you care about the country itself. Big environmentalist, right? No, because you don't think that climate change is real. So I guess I'm just confused about what part of this fuck-ass country you're so passionate about. If you don't care about the people who live in it, and you don't care about the actual landmass itself, How the fuck are you a patriot? How the fuck do you love your country? You just love the idea of it? That's fucking weird. It doesn't sound like you love your country at all.
There is nothing wrong with being a patriot and loving your country. And basically everything she's saying is because those people she's talking about have a different opinion to her. You know, these people who believe that these countries should just have open borders, let anyone and everyone in, don't check anyone, who cares if they've killed 30 people before, yeah, let them in, put them in next door, no worries. It's like these people don't think of the repercussions. They really don't. They think the world is sunshine and rainbows. Well, it isn't. And we need to take security measures in everything. And that's the same across the board. If you go to a festival, music place, you know, club, whatever, they check you. Go to an airport, you go through security checks. Because if we just let anyone and everyone walk wherever they want, we didn't check and take security precautions to keep other people safe, you can only imagine. But these people just don't see that, and it absolutely baffles me. And then they want to say that people being patriots are the problem.
They'll take you too. They don't really care.
Why do you think they're going to take me too?
Because you have brown skin.
That's pretty racist. I'm an American citizen.
Doesn't matter.
So you think I'm going to get deported?
You could.
So this woman right here thinks I'm going to get deported because I'm a brown woman. That's an extremely racist thing to say, ma'am.
No, the racist people are...
No, you're the racist because you just came up to me and said I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? How dare you sit here and speak to me because of my skin tone? No, I don't need to be careful. Guess what? I voted for Donald Trump because he's a president of law and order, and I've actually met him. He's very nice. And it's racist like you who stand here and tell me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown. How dare you? This is the average right liberal right here. How dare you?
How dare I?
Yes, how dare you?
How dare I?
So you're coming up here and you're telling me that I'm going to get deported because I'm brown.
Mass deportation. You're supporting mass deportation.
I'm an American citizen. So yes, I am supporting mass deportation of people who are not American citizens.
I'm Catholic.
Right.
Congratulations. Are you an American citizen?
Yeah. None of your business.
So you are an American citizen, clearly.
None of your
business.
business.
I'm not going to get deported. You're not going to get deported. But how dare you stand here and tell me that I'm going to get deported?
Those are true.
So you, an American citizen, are going to get deported.
Potentially.
How?
Ras Baraka is an American citizen. He was just arrested.
Why was he arrested?
By ICE.
Why was he arrested?
Because he was targeted by ICE.
Because he was charged with trespassing.
You're a very sad individual.
Why?
Because you're trying to take advantage of real people's pain.
Sweetheart, you are the one with blue hair right now, a whole ass adult standing outside of a detention facility calling people Nazis in 2025.
That's because this is Nazi behavior.
And you don't think that it was racist for your white friend here to come up to me and tell me I was going to get deported because I'm brown?
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Fair play to this woman. These people are just brain dead stupid. Imagine saying you're a Catholic and you're this and this. You're a loving person, and then you literally said to her, "You're brown. You're going to get deported." That's not how deportation works, mate. It's hard to believe these people exist as well. Like how stupid you can get. It's crazy, isn't it? And of course, the second girl who comes up, well, I think it's a girl anyway, you never know these days, but the blue hair and saying a load of waffle, the classic.